Okay, guys, I'm here today with Rich Seb. Huge honor for me. Guys, Rich is one of the main instructors at BJJ Globetrotter, and he's also a jiu-jitsu instructor in New Jersey. And guys, Rich is 55 years old, and you guys can see just by the way he sits. Like, why do you sit like that, Rich?
Well, this knee, if I sit on my legs, this knee will pop out, and then that always gets lots of laughs when I'm teaching too. And this one just hurts because it's old, you know.
I get it. No,
so,
I get it.
This is my style right here.
You're surviving on the mat.
Yeah.
That's what really matters. So, guys, today Rich is gonna show us here some sequence of attacks that he does from the close guard, which is his instruction was all about that, and it's very, very cool. He wraps my arm with his lapel, and then he has the option to do the arm bar. He has the option to choke me, and he has the option to get the sweep and go to the mounts and go from the choke from there as well, right?
Everything transfers back and forth. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna start from close guard. Start this way here. So the whole thing, I need to initially break my partner down. So depending on how your hands are, there's lots of ways I could break it down. For the sake of this, I'm just gonna pop my hips up, come under. As I break you down, it's important that I get my forefingers in so I can use this grip to keep you broken down. And from here, I try and re-guard. My next goal is to get your lapel out. If it's out already, awesome. If it's not, I'm gonna pull it out, okay? So it's important that I use this to keep you broken down. So if I'm from this position here and you decide to get up, I need to go with you.
It's hard.
Okay, whether my guard is closed or not, this is important, okay? Because if I'm loose with this, everything goes right back out the window, because now I gotta break you down again. And my guard's open, so you're gonna pass it, right?
Okay.
So once I get that, I re-guard, okay? From here, I wanna trap your arm, okay? So I wanna go like pretty much midway between your elbow and your shoulder, because if I'm too high, you can bring your shoulder right back out. If I'm too low, you can pop right back out.
Yep.
So it's important that I get right over the tricep and the bicep and press in. So from this position, I need to get your elbow pretty much the center line of my body. So I pop up and I just shoot it over. From here, I like to re-guard and switch my grip. So it's important that my guard stays high and tight. So if you start posturing up from here,
no way,
I can keep you broken down.
I see what's coming.
Giving me the time to get this hand inside. Okay, so the deeper I get this, it'll set up different attacks for me.
Yep.
If I can get this really deep, it can start setting up chokes and, you know, just different options, okay? So from here, this is the position I want to be in. This is where everything is going to start, okay? So my first attack that I typically do is I'll shoot up and come from my arm bar, okay? Other things I like is to use this lapel now, okay? So from this closed guard position, I'm going to keep you broken down.
Man, I love it, this one, Rich.
And I'm going to just pass the lapel.
Yeah.
Okay, so from this position, you can see right now my elbow is high. If I leave my elbow high, Bernardo can take his head right out.
Yep.
Okay? So it's important that once I get here, I bury my elbow.
Yeah.
Now from this position, I can try and start working my hand inside through the lapel, come across to the carotid artery, and just straighten out my arms and take a form of a snake choke pretty much. Okay? What I like to do from here, I'm buried, is to shoot my hand under the leg. From here, all I'm gonna do, it's kind of like I guess like a pendulum sweep.
Yep. I'm
gonna open up, I'm gonna bump your armpit, I'm gonna just swing this leg around, and I'm gonna drive my elbow into the mat as I take my sweep. From here, I'm gonna keep this leg so you can't go anyplace, and all I'm gonna do is, I call this a modified bow and arrow, because I'm basically just pulling it out.
That's incredible.
Okay? And that's how I finish the choke.
So one more time, Rich, and Rich, I love it because, for example, anytime you think about like lapel attacks, first thing that comes to mind is like warm guard, and then you have to be flexible. You're stuck in your opponent, this and that. But you were doing like pretty simple lapel attacks here from close guard, which is a position that a 55 years old guy can do it.
I love close guard.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
A lot of times my goal from close guard is to keep you in my guard and to get your arm across your body.
Got it.
Okay? Because then that gives me my attacks, it also gives me your back.
Got it.
And I can slow the game down from there.
Got it. So one more time.
So, from the closed guard. Okay, first I'm breaking down and getting my forefingers in, working out the lapel. Okay? Now, if you keep your arm planted on the ground, I have a hard time getting it. I could just be really nasty with this, punch you up and kick and
find
punch,
a way to make sure
and just manipulate your body to get your arm.
Yeah.
Okay. Once I get here, I'm going to center line of my body, re-guard nice and high, so I can make my transition. Okay. I'm grabbing high initially, and when I pass it, I want to go above my hand and pull and keep it nice and tight.
Yep.
And then from here, I'm coming over. Okay. From here, pulling in, coming over, feeding the lapel, burying the elbow, shoot under, pendulum, get to the top, and just
Man, that's incredible.
pull everything straight through.
No, it's very cool because you finish the sweep, it's still with the same grip that you had before, so you can just continue with the choke that you had set up in the close guard, but now from the mount.
Yeah, exactly. And if I don't keep the leg, if I lose the leg in that transition, I can just go to a straight mount,
Got it.
or I can go right back to that initial choke that we did earlier from the guard position.
Got it. And guys, it works for him, 55 years old, with 2 broken legs. Why that would not work for you, right? So thanks so much, Rich. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and guys, his instruction is at bjjfanatics.com, so make sure to check that out. And thank you. Appreciate it. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.